Express Sport takes a look at the biggest talking points from an eventful weekend in Monaco. Max Verstappen showcased his dominance and sheer class once again in delivering his fourth win of the season at the Monaco Grand Prix at the weekend. Red Bull were cautious coming into the race that their rivals would be able to catch them around the streets of Monaco, with both Ferrari and Aston Martin showing good pace in qualifying. But Verstappen put in a masterclass on his final hot lap to secure pole and never truly looked troubled in Sunday's race. His biggest scare came when a brief spell of rain hit the track, with teams under pressure to get their pit stop done at the right moment. Aston Martin fluffed their lines with Fernando Alonso, but there was no mistake from Verstappen as the Red Bull driver made the call to be put on intermediates. There was plenty of drama elsewhere too, with Ferrari enduring another difficult race day while McLaren showed unbelievable pace in the wet. Express Sport picks out 5 main talking points from the Monaco Grand Prix. It's still been a relatively friendly working relationship between Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, but it's twice now this season the latter has asked to be let through when running behind his teammate. A similar situation happened at the Miami Grand Prix, where Hamilton did let Russell pass. But Russell, after learning of a 5-second penalty in Monaco, wanted to pass Hamilton again in order to hold off any threat of losing a place to Charles Leclerc behind him. Mercedes denied the young Brit's request this time, but H is certainly becoming more eager to impose himself on the team more and more. It's when Mercedes are challenging for race wins where we will see if Hamilton and Russell can still work together or not. While things at Mercedes may only be simmering, Ferrari's situation looks far worse following a disappointing Monaco race. Carlos Sainz had one of the most eventful races of anybody in Sunday's Grand Prix, having been pushing for a podium place. He was livid with Ferrari on team radio for being pulled in to cover Lewis Hamilton behind him when the Spaniard was hoping to try and undercut Esteban Ocon instead. Things went from bad to worse for Ferrari when it rained, as they got their strategy all wrong, with both drivers dropping behind the 2 Mercedes cars. For F1's Sake, let's hope it's not the last chance of the season for anyone other than a Red Bull to win a race, but Monaco was certainly the best opportunity so far. Fernando Alonso was doing everything right, until one wrong call on the tyres ultimately cost Aston Martin a chance at winning.